Greetings once again, fellow girls, guys, and gaming fans. This is Small Archangel. Welcome to another episode of Conan Exiles, and thank you for joining me for this video. If you watched the last one, you'll know we headed off northwards, which is roughly in that direction over there, which we can't see, to see if there was anything exciting over there, and it was so exciting it nearly killed me, but it didn't actually kill us, so that was kind of good, I suppose. We are limited as to what we could achieve as a single player in this game, which is why I say I am intending on starting a multiplayer, and I'll keep saying it, and hopefully eventually we will be able to do it. But before that, we want to finish off our base here, because I'm all about the base building. I love it. We've got limited options for that at present, but I would like to get this place finished up today, so that is what we're planning on doing. So we want some more furnishings here. This is basically just our sort of kitchen area. We're planning on having more of a great hall type thing going on across there. We're wanting, if we can, we'll build up here as well, and then we'll have this as our bedroom area. But we're going to start out by decorating down here a little bit more. So first things first, we're going to have to check out the recipes in here. Now, these have changed a little bit since I started playing the game. So we know we've got limited options for storage at the moment. Really, I think all we've got is a large chest or a wooden box. We've already learned the large chest. I've already learned the wooden box. How come that was, like, unlearned? Oh, they keep getting unlearned, and I keep having to relearn them, of course. And then this one's one of the new ones, which allows us to make a hyena head trophy, a shaleback head trophy, shaleback hatchling. Well, we've certainly got a hyena head that we want to be able to sort of put up somewhere, I reckon, so we'll learn that. The chandler is also a good one, because that's going to enable us to place candles around the place, and candle holders, so we're going to learn that too. We've got some ichor to make candles with, so that'll be cool. Bed shaper, yeah, definitely. Hunter, you see, we've not got a crocodile head yet, but we've certainly got we've got a gazelle head somewhere, or an antelope head. One or other, definitely. So we should probably unlock that one as well. And then we're going to need just some sort of more basic furnishings. Yes, we're going to want a bed. And now we can do all sorts of different beds here. You have a folding bed. We have a Stygian bed, which is quite groovy, or a double bed, which would be quite large, but I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll make one of those because we need the spawn point, quite honestly. And then there's Rug Stitcher, which is just a rawhide rug. I don't know if the rugs place any better than they used to. They used to be a bit of a problem. They didn't used to work ever so well, but we've got double height walls, so we mostly should be okay. Now, what our kitchen does not have anything of at the moment, it doesn't have a table of any description. That's a table maker. There we go. So we want a table, really, and then some sort of seating would be good too, wouldn't it? Chair maker. Some of those look a bit more armchairish, but I don't know, that might be kind of what we're after. And then you can make pottery stuff as well. Now, obviously, given that we've got a limited amount of points to spend, you can imagine that it'd be quite good to have a whole tribe of people, and then you have somebody as an artisan who could really be your home builder and could kind of make your pottery and your cushions, and you can share the burden that way. We're not going to be able to learn absolutely everything, because that would be fairly crazy. We've got stools here, but I think I would like to learn the chests, actually, so there we go. And that only cost us one, so that's pretty cool. It's not expensive. And then, yeah, I would quite like to make carpets and that kind of thing as well, but probably they're not such a high priority. They're probably going to want to go upstairs in the bedroom area as well. I mean, these look pretty cool, to be honest. Again, a bit of bling, but, you know, we can always reset all our points, and the game does it all the flaming time for me anyway, given it's in development. So tapestry weaver, yeah, heck, let's just do this. We can reset the whole shebang if we want to at some point. We've also got wooden slope roofs, which at some point I kind of quite like the idea of having some sort of gables. And then this stone brick gateway, which, as I said, I'd quite like one of those in our courtyard area, but whether we're going to be able to do that or not, I'm not sure. It's quite large. It's really quite huge. It's about 3 foundations wide, and our courtyard, I believe, is only 5. So it would take up a lot. In fact, is it even that? 1, 2, I think so. 3, 4, 5. Yes, it's 5. So actually, it would occupy these 3 here. So what I'm thinking actually is taking the courtyard out, another sort of foundations worth from, you know, in front of that, and then we can put some steps down in front of it as well, so that maybe possibly our fighters can actually do something other than stand there looking pretty. They're very pretty, but they're not very useful at the moment. Alrighty, so we can make lots and lots of stuff now. I'm pretty sure, however, that the recipes we've got here, all this stuff here is going to take, oh, you see, ale keg. Now, 4 shape wood, that's all that takes. I'd really quite like to have an ale keg in here, and under the stairs would be ideal if it fit there, but it might be epically huge, so I'm not sure. We've got quite a lot of shaped wood, so let's just grab ourselves a bunch of that. I've used up all my wood from the carpentry bench there. And what other ingredients are we likely to need for this stuff? Obviously that we don't need to make 40 of them, thank you. Then let's see what else we've got. Hyena head, we're going to need shaped wood for that too. A hyena head, we can't make one of those because we don't have a head of that, but we do have a couple of heads we can make. Let's see, we're going to need, let's see, can we make, what kind of table should we make? Rock slab? No. Low wooden table, round table, rectangle table, or that table? I think probably that table's there. So we'll make that one there, and then we're going to want some chairs to go around the table as well. A comfortable chair. Wooden chair or comfortable chair? I don't know. I'm not sure. But our great hall is basically going to be the other one. So we're not going to worry too much about this one. This one's not supposed to be a great hall. It's not supposed to be sort of epically comfortable or anything that like that. So for the moment, I think we'll just... This is probably going to take... Oh, plant fibre. Yeah, that's okay. We can do that. I will make ourselves a couple of animal heads as well. We've got animal heads stowed in here. We've got some skulls as well, which I believe we can put on spikes. We've got a hyena head. We've got an antelope head. Oh, we've got a grey rhino head. Well, that's going in the Great Hall. That's some big stuff. Oh, and our blacksmith's bugged out again. Of course she has. Alright, so we'll make a hyena head. There we go. And an antelope head. Nice, there we are. And if we ever get a crocodile head, we're definitely going to have his head on our wall too. What do we need for... Candle holder is going to take ichor, twine and iron bar, and the candles are going to take ichor and twine, which makes sense. Okay, let's see if we can place some of this stuff first though. Our beer keg is not massive. Nice one. Okay, well, we could perhaps put that on a table in point of fact. So let's just get a shot of that for the moment, and I'm probably going to have to move her, aren't I? Because she's kind of in the way at the moment. I'll probably want to put a table there. Let's just move our dancer. Hey, Mrs. Dancer. We'll pick her up. And actually, I think probably what we want to do is put her up here. This is going to be more like our living quarters for the... That is not what I meant. This is more going to be our living quarters for the time being. So let's just place our dancer. There we go. There she is. She's well and truly out of the way now. And we're going to need some lighting, but as I say, we're going to experiment with some candles there. I haven't been able to find the Stygian brazier. It seems to have disappeared. So that's not very helpful. Alrighty. Is that about sort of straight? Ish, kind of. Yeah, pretty much. There we go. Alright, and do we have... We didn't make any chairs yet, I don't think. Let's just see if we can place that on top, though. Let's see what this would look like if we placed it on top of there. Oh, we can place it on top of there, actually. I'm not sure if that's a brilliant plan, placing it on top of there, but as I say, this is just like a kitchen table, really, so... There we go. It's not meant to... Oh, look at that. It's got... Okay, I probably can't pick it up, right? I cannot pick it up. Can I use it? No, unfortunately not. I don't know if I can actually put anything in it or anything. Maybe it's just decorative at the moment. Unfortunately, it's the wrong way round, so I might have to make one and put it the right way round, maybe. I'm not sure. But perhaps we should just have some sort of stools around here. We've got a stool maker there, so let's unlock that. And then we'll have a few square stools. We'll make a few square stools because That's going to go best with a square table, really, I think, isn't it? Let's just make... There we go, we'll make 4 of those. And while they're crafting, I think we'll have perhaps a couple of heads on a wall, or... We'll have one there, I think. I think that's what... Oh, that looks quite tiny, actually, doesn't it? Yeah, the hyena's head's not that massive, I suppose. Let's see what the antelope's head looks like. That's a little bit bigger, isn't it? Maybe that will be better in here. Can I put that in the middle? It doesn't really want to go in the middle. It seems to think that it's overlapping with something. That's pretty much the middle, isn't it? Nice, that'll do nicely. There we go. Good stuff, okay. And then we've got 4 stools here. And presumably we're going to be able to... Oh, let's just turn that around, actually. There we go. Does that have a random arrow sticking out? Is that just telling me which direction the thing's facing, or does it have a pointy thing sticking out of it? I'm going to assume that's telling me which way it's facing, but that is really not easy to tell if that's what it means. Okay, yeah, that is what it means. Excellent, good stuff, that's great. And we'll put one there, and then we'll put them, a pair of them around the other side as well. And then we're going to have to think about lighting, because it's kind of dingy in here. There we are, and we can sit on them, presumably. I've not put them too close. Yay, there we go. Not put them too close to the table. For my candles, I'm going to need the ingredients that I've got in, not this one. This chest here, I believe. We're going to need ichor, and we're going to need twine, and that's it, I think, unless we want to make candlesticks, which will be quite cool, actually. I would quite like to make candlesticks. So, let's see. We're going to make... Well, we've got a rug. Let's just see if we can place this. Yeah, you see, that just does not want to place anywhere, does it? So that is still a problem. Overlapping with another object or terrain. Well, there's no terrain here, is there? So yet again, we have got absolutely nowhere we can actually place that. I don't think. Because it swears blind, it's overlapping with stuff wherever I try to put it. I might place it up here because there's nothing else there. Yeah, you see, there's absolutely nothing else there. And even then, it will only place in certain areas, like randomly there, right in the middle of the floor. And then as soon as you go anywhere else, it kind of goes, no, I'm within a square mile of something. So forget that for the time being. I'll perhaps have to place rugs before we place anything else up here. Let's get lighting dealt with while we're while it's dark, and when we can really see what we're dealing with. So I would like to do some candlesticks. Let's just get some iron. We've got loads of iron. We just did loads of iron in here. So here we go. Now, candles. We need candle holder. Let's make one of those, and then we get half an idea of what it actually looks like. Here it is. Now that's a candle. Oh yeah, there we go. Look, that's got a candle in it. Let's just place that on the table, see what that looks like. Does that actually do much in the way of light? Not really, does it? That's a teeny weeny amount of light. But hey ho, let's just have a look at the recipes, because I could not find the brazier, the Stygian brazier. But if we put in brazier, hello, that is not what I said. Recipes, search, there, and nothing. There you go. You see, so it seems to have disappeared, which is not ever so helpful. So that explains why I couldn't find it. There was such a thing, we had learned it, and now it's gone, so that's a bit random. Maybe that is now a specialised recipe that you can only learn if you have, I don't know, a blacksmith that is Stygian or something, I don't know. I'm Stygian myself, you'd think I'd know how to make, but anyway, there you go. So yeah, there is nothing there. There is nothing there for that. So lighting is a little bit more. Let's see. Fire maker. Oh, it's there. Look. Okay. So, oh, that's why I need to relearn to make the torch that I had from right. Okay. I'm not confused anymore, folks. Okay, so here's our Stygian brazier. The ornate brazier made in the Stygian fashion. Right, what do we need for that? We need stone, bone, and branch. Do you know what? We've got all of these things. So let's do this. We have bones, possibly not in there actually. Branches we have in here. Don't think we need that many, do we? Stone is in here. There we go. And bone, I think, is in here. There we go. Stone, bone, and branch. Now, let's see if we can make one of those. Stygian brazier. Voila. We can make two, actually. I don't know how big these are, but we'll certainly find out. There we go. Oh, not very. They're not very big, actually. So, yeah, maybe we need to put those where it's most kind of dingy and dark, which is pretty much everywhere, to be honest. Let's just stick one in between these two chests. Nice. Yeah, actually, they kick out a fair bit of light, don't they? I like that. Okay, so we've got to use some of those for our indoor lighting as well. It's quite dark under the stairs there, so maybe I should put another one there, but I'm thinking that's going to be a good place for storage that's out of the way, actually. So that's probably more or less finished off our sort of kitchen area. As I say, what I might do is turn that keg around. I can't actually pick it up or anything like that. I can't do anything with it. But it wasn't very expensive to make, so I might just make another one, because that one's the wrong way around. It really needs to tap on this side. Just, it's going to bug me otherwise. So now I guess we should think about up here, and this is going to be our bedroom area. So I want to put a permanent respawn point up here. But first we're going to need some walls, aren't we? We're going to need to work out how many windows we're going to need, because we want it to be directly echo this. So we're going to want 1, 2, 3, and I'm not going to worry about putting a roof on it just now. We'll put up, we've probably got enough materials to make the first layer of walls, because this is going to be 2 blocks high as well. I don't want any problems placing furniture because of that. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3 windows on that elevation. Okay, so for our bits of stone brick building, we're gonna need our stone reinforcements, our shaped wood, and our iron reinforcements, shaped wood, and stone bricks. All right, so we're gonna need 8 walls. We can make 48. No thanks. So we've got 6 there. I think I can kind of lose count a little bit with that. We've got 6, 7. We need 1 more, 8. And then I think we're going to need about 10 of these. We're going to need probably more than 10, but let's just make 10 to start with, and we can make some more as and when if we need to. For the moment, we're just going to place the lower level of the walls, and this is where it gets tricksy, because I'm not absolutely certain where our windows actually are. We've got one here, definitely. There, yep. And this is where, yeah, this is where third person cam is quite good. We've actually got one, yeah, exactly behind us there. There's 2, so we're going to place 1 like that, and 1 like that. That's it. We're going to hope and pray that all these windows place themselves the right way around. And then we've got 2 in the middle here as well. Oh, there's 1 here. This is definitely a window there as well. And then I think we've got 2 that are not, and we've got a window here as well. Whoops, there we go. And then I think we have a window in the middle here, or do we have 2? We have 2 windows here as well, so there and there. And then, yeah, I think, is that the door below us? Yes, it is. So we have a last window there. There we go, and that's all our windows. So that's good. I think we've got that right. Now I've got 11 stone brick walls, actually, but hey. We need to put those in there. We could put another window there, I suppose, but where the door is below. Right, a bit late now. Okay, I think we're going to need a bit more, aren't we? No, actually, I don't necessarily think. Oh, we're going to need 1 more. That's it. Okay, there we go. Actually, just do that. I can make another one, can't I? There we go. Lovely. Oh, there we go. Fabulous. Okay, yeah, we kind of look actually like we should have. Do you know what? This is going to bother me unless I do this. Let's just make another window wall, because that is going to bother. I know they're a little bit expensive to just be doing that, just out of the sheer question of OCD, but we do need another window there. I do like a bit of natural light. There we are. Lovely. That's it. That's nice and symmetrical now. Now, can we make a railing, actually? Because that is something else I would quite like to make. Learn recipes, and let's see. We've got various stone brick, stone brick, stone brick. There's a sandstone fence, so we can make a stone brick fence. There we go, and a stone brick fence foundation. But it's not much of a railing, it's more like an enormous great fence. However, we're probably going to want some fences at some point, somewhere, like around the outside of our courtyard, for example. Although we might put full-on walls around there, I'm not sure yet. But fence might be quite good. Yeah, around here, for example. Can we make some of that just to see what it looks like? Do I need to put a stone brick? I don't think I need a foundation if we're here. We're just going to make one bit of that, and then we can see what it looks like and see if that's kind of what I mean to put here. How to face. Yeah, does it make much odds? Is it going to look a bit weird there? It might do. Yeah, with a bit sort of big logs sticking out of it, but, you know, kind of. That's kind of what I mean, actually. I just, you know, want to be safe and not fall down my stairs. That's all I'm after there. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Okay, good. And we're probably going to want some of those around our steps down here as well. Actually, we've got this, and there is no such thing as a gate, but I think probably we need a few more of those, don't we? 3. Do we need 3? I think we probably need 4 actually. But we'll. Yeah. No. Is that supposed to be that way around? Probably is actually, isn't it? Yeah, it probably is supposed to be that way around. Okay, and we'll make 2 more of those. There. And one last one. There. There we go. So we've got a bit more of a sort of bit more security there as well, just in case a hyena decides to come calling. They'll probably not be able to get up there, even if I've carelessly left the door open. Okay, so I'm going to need to put some more walls up there. As I say, I think I want it, before I ceiling it off, I think I want it 2 levels high, like it is down here. But maybe it'll be alright with just 1. I haven't decided yet, so I'm not going to make that decision right now. For now, I just want to see if we need to use the carpentry bench for any of this furniture that we've learned the recipes for. Yes, we do. The double bed is in there, and maybe we should make one of those because it looks quite cool. Then again, I quite like the look of the Stygian bed. I think that's kind of stylish, actually. But we've got quite a large apartment up there as well, so I don't know. Maybe we should go for this. But we're going to need, for that, we're going to need hide, shape wood, and twine. Well, we've got shape wood there, look. Hide, shape wood, and twine. Well, I've got twine somewhere around here as well. I don't quite remember where. There we go. Shape wood, twine, hide. No. Twine. There we go. And we can make 4 of them. No, just 1 will do, thank you very much. Okay. And, then other furniture for the bedroom. We're going to need some storage, but there's no such thing as a wardrobe at the moment. So I suppose recipe flagon. Questionable liquids. Awesome. Definitely going to make one of those, haven't we? Recipe wooden bowl. Oh yes, we need some of those in our kitchen too. I'm going all RP now, but what can you say? And we're going to need some candle holders as well, aren't we? So I better pick up some iron. Okay, so we've made ourselves a large bed. Oh my goodness me, and we're not kidding, that is a large bed, isn't it? And I think there is probably the place that it should go. So let's do that, except is it going to place there? My dancer's kind of in a way a little bit. I'm going to have to move her. She's got her back turned to me as well. There we go. There we go. Now, let's just, before we do anything else, reset our spawn point. Right, let's just... Okay, we didn't actually want to interact with the ceiling. we want to pick up our dancer, don't we? And put her somewhere else. Now, maybe I should just keep her in my inventory for the time being because she just keeps getting in the way. We've also made ourselves a comfortable chair. And I'm thinking of making some sort of more decorative items for in here as well. I'd quite like a little table either side of the bed just so we can put candlesticks on them. That would be good. Have we learned little tables? Do we have any tables that are going to be small enough for that purpose? Kind of difficult to tell, to be honest. Maybe we need to make a couple of square stools and put them on those instead. So I want to make a carpet, and knowing how horrendously difficult they are to place, maybe we need to make that and place it immediately, because if we don't, we're not going to be able to place anything. We're not going to be able to place it at all. Oh my word, where the heck is it? It's not even. Okay, that's really bugging out. It looks like it's trying to place underneath the ground. Yeah, that's truly awful. That does not want to place. It wants to place halfway up the wall, but absolutely not on the ground in any way, shape, or form. Okay, will it place down? It'll place down here, but not up there. What the heck? Right, I'm assuming then it will only place on a foundation, not on an upper story, which is annoying in the extreme. So I'm going to ignore that for the moment then. That's another bit of furniture that's bugging out. And we've got a chest, and we've got a chest because we're going to need somewhere to put all our stuff, all our clothing and what have you. We're going to need more than one chest. Oh, come on, you're not overlapping. Look at that. So I have to really go in the middle of the floor. That's crazy if so. Okay, this is stupid, but I am going to have to, and I cannot pick it up. I have tried picking these up, but that functionality just ain't there. We're going to have to dismantle the wall in order to place this. I am assuming. Although, no, that is still not allowing me to place it. So it's not got anything to do with the wall. That is ridiculous. Oh, maybe it has got something to do with the wall. Let's just see. We can place it somewhat closer there. Oh, yeah, we can. Great stuff. Okay, we will do that then. We will put it there. But we're going to have to place another bit of wall there now. It's still sort of in the middle of the floor, isn't it? Yes, it is. Hey-ho, it's not as bad as it was before. So that is very irritating. And then we've got a chair. And, yeah, I'm going to put the chair here. I might actually make another one of those. Not enough resources. And place it sort of here, sort of facing the other way as well. I'd love it if I could place my rug, but I really don't think that it's going to consent to place anywhere at all. The last time I made one of these, I really, really struggled to get it to go anywhere at all. There, it will go absolutely in the middle of the floor, but nowhere else at all. You see, it will look good there, but the only place it'll go is where it does not look good, because there's absolutely nothing within 4 miles of it. That is very, very annoying. I don't want to put it smack bang in the middle of the floor where there's nothing for... That's just not a sensible place for it to go, is it? A sensible place for it to go is next to something. Okay, so we've got a couple of little tables here, and one of them, yeah, one of them I would like to place here. If it will consent to bloomin' place there, that is. And I think it will, but it's kind of hard to tell where it actually is. There. And the other one, I don't know really. It's kind of a bit bigger than I anticipated, so I'm going to keep that and we'll place that somewhere else in our residence. And we're going to want another chair here, I think. I'd love to put a carpet on the ground, but that's really not going to happen, is it? Can we make wall hangings? We've learned to make some wall hangings, I believe. Tapestries. No, because we need leather and twine for that, whereas the carpet's plant fibre. And then the pillows are going to be they're going to need silk. So, and then I'm going to want to place a couple of stitchy abrasives as well, I think. Because, yeah, there's no sort of, there's nothing small enough to place a table either side of there. So we're going to have to, let's see, do I have a candlestick? I thought I'd made, yeah, I made a couple of candlesticks here. So we're going to just place them on the table there. One there and one there. There we are. And we also want to make a couple of those and possibly a couple of those as well. So this isn't exactly our dining area, but it's certainly an area where you would chill out and have a little bit of comfort. So let's just try doing that. We'll have a flagon in front of that chair and a flagon in front of where this chair is going to be as well. Let's just turn it around a little bit. There we are. And we've got one bowl. I'm not quite sure why we've only got one bowl, but there you go. We'll just shove it there. Did I make two? I did make two. Maybe they don't stack. And we'll just pop that there. There we go. A nice bit of RP clutter. Fantastic. I like it. Now all we need is a roof around here. Okay, so that's got this place more or less finished, really, except, as I say, for lighting. And we're going to need plenty of that. I'm going to put a Stygian brazier either side of our bed, I think, in the corners there. And then, other than that, what other kind of lighting do we have as an option? The wall bracketed torches, I suppose, and we've got a protected torch, which is kind of placed in the ground. No, I like the Stygian braziers actually, so we're going to make a bunch of those, I think. Okay, so we're going to put a brazier in each of these corners. There's one, and another one over here. There we go. And I've also made a couple of hangings, which now that is definitely going to need this to be 2 levels high, so that tells us that we're going to need to make this 2 levels high, so that's okay. That sort of makes my mind up for me on that one. I'm going to place a Stygian brazier here as well, because I'm going to have another chest just there, so we're going to put that sort of and then we'll put a brazier here as well, and basically we're just going to put them sort of in the corners to provide a bit of lighting. Let's see, should we put one there as well? I think that's probably a good idea. There we go, and that's it. We've kind of run out of those now, but actually that's probably not bad. Yeah, that's actually not bad. That gives us some really nice ambient lighting. I wish I could put a rug in the middle of the floor, but the game ain't having it on that score for the moment, so there's not a lot we can do about that. I've got a few bits of furniture left over, which I'm going to place in our chest downstairs. It's a shame we can't place the rugs. It's a shame that, they're still bugging out like crazy. I'm pretty sure that's not working as intended. We're going to probably, add some more stuff around here as we can as well, just a little bit to sort of make the place look a bit more comfortable. We really, really need a rug there, but I'm pretty sure if I make a large rug, it's going to go, no, I can't place you there because it's not a foundation or some such thing. So for the moment, we're just going to have to deal with it as is. I'm going to make another chest to go there. I don't think I can do that right now. No, I can't. I haven't got enough ingredients, so I'm going to have to do an awful lot of grinding for resources. But this is going to be the chest where we keep our personal effects. Our armour and stuff like that is going to go in there. Let's just see. We've got one more thing we can place right now, I think, which is a hyena's head. Because, what everybody really wants is a hyena head above the bed. Just like that. Yeah, that's it. You wake up in the middle of the night, give yourself nightmares. Fantastic, I don't think. Okay. That's probably going to look a tiny bit low down when we actually place the top part of the walls. But hey-ho, I don't mind. That'll be absolutely fine, I think. Not a problem. We can place lots and lots of hunting trophies around this joint anyway, but this is going to be our living apartments for the time being. I can have dispense with my primitive little bedroll mat, and we've got yet more storage capacity for things as well, so I'm going to go now, and there's our dancer. I kind of just thought, right, I'll just put her in front of the fire, that's fine. I'll just bug her there because she was weighing me down. So now I guess I'm going to go into this chest here, and I'm going to spend a bit of time just rationalising my gear. So we've got a bunch of armour here. I'm going to keep those there for the moment. We've got a bunch of armour there that we can get rid of. But we also need to put back some of this stuff because this is also weighing us down. There we go. There's our last set of armour, which is now in there. We can use that for sort of tools and weapons and what have you as well, because that seems like an appropriate place to put them. And when this is full height, we can place some hangings on our walls there as well. And maybe as the game As more items in, we're going to be able to make better use of our space here, and let's hope that the rugs debug soon. And some of the other items are a bit tricksy to place as well, I seem to recall. So there we have it, folks. We haven't done as much, you know, up here as I quite would have liked in some ways. We haven't got the next level of the roof. We haven't got a roof or anything like that. But yeah, we just need more resources now. I've done better today than I thought I would do. I didn't think I'd get quite this much done, so that's pretty cool. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode as ever. You know what to do if you have. Let me know by hitting that like button. I think I'll bring my dancer up here as well, to be quite honest. She's probably less in the way up here. Yeah, do keep giving me your comments, your hints, tips and suggestions and all that good stuff. And I do hope you'll join me for the next episode of Conan Exiles or any of the other videos series that I run on my channel. Until then, keep gaming, keep surviving and stay happy. Bye bye for now.